What's going on, guys? It's your boy Snorkel404 back at it again with another gameplay video for you guys. In this gameplay video, I'm actually showcasing you guys some of the new gameplay that was actually shown for Absolver, the MMO open world multiplayer game. If you haven't really heard too much about it, or if you have, then you guys kind of notice. To be honest, it's kind of like a mix of For Honor a little bit as far as like the targeting system and kind of the way combat is, and it kind of gives you the hint of Dark Souls, basically the way the NPCs are, and definitely the fighting styles, as far as everything with the stamina bar, your health, everything, kind of how you heal. But pretty much this gameplay is just really much to talk to you guys about my actual experience being able to play it, because I was fortunate enough to actually be able to try the game out and definitely have some hands-on experience. So I definitely want to guys give you kind of like that insight from someone who actually got to play it, like I said. So you start off by, selecting what type of fighter you want to be. If you want to be the type of person who kind of evades like left or right, kind of like quick with it or whatever, and then the other person you kind of get to play is one of the OP classes in my honest opinion, especially fighting a lot of them. I don't remember exactly what they're called, but they're kind of like an absorber. So you'll notice through the gameplay, if you actually watch some of the fight, you'll see one of the characters actually turn blue. And while you're attacking them, that kind of means that whatever damage you're doing to them, they're kind of like absorbing it, so it doesn't really do too much damage. But guys, when I tell you, this to me is honestly like a new genre of fighting games. Like, I was heavily impressed with this game. Like, actually being able to pick up a controller and actually being able to play it was definitely something that made me happy. And I definitely want to first and foremost thank Soul Clap for allowing me to, like I said, try it out. If you guys follow their Twitter, the alpha came out recently, and also with PAX East, they had, a lot of people come out and play it or whatever. So just more to talk about it. Let's start off with I want to start off with like the open world of it. From what I actually played, the world is honestly beautiful. Everything they actually put in the detail of the game is like something heavenly beautiful, because every little detail is good. Everything from like the visuals, the grass, the NPCs you see, the destroyed buildings and everything in the background, everything looks beautiful. Now that we actually passed all that, I'm gonna go to the main thing that everyone actually wants to know about, which is pretty much the combo, going down and actually fighting. That's changing everything from basically how you want to build your deck. If you don't actually know what a deck is pretty much how you build your moves, everything from every kind of stance. You got 4 stances, kind of like 2 front views and 2 back views, as you kind of see. If you see the gauge on the screen, he's kind of like in the front right stance, which actually I was kind of confused about when I first started. But actually being able to play the game, you actually want to build your deck depending on how you fight and whichever stance you'll end up moving. Because if you play this game, or whenever you guys do play this game, you will notice that can have a big impact on how you fight. You can be everything from being a pure boxer, if you want to be a kickboxer, if you want to try to be a Muay Thai fighter. Definitely these guys really focus on their combat, because everything from playing it plays so vivid and so smooth that honestly, guys, I really didn't have too much of a complaint about. The main thing, like I said about it, is it focuses on the combat deck. So you definitely want to make sure that you put all your moves together. My deck was kind of similar to like, I'm kind of like a fast fighter, so that was my phone going off. So I really wouldn't focus too much on a lot of heavy attacks and things, because I like to be able to, do maybe a 1-2 or 1-2-3 combat and quickly evade. Because if you're playing against someone who definitely knows how to play the game, or is a good fighter themselves within this game, you don't want to honestly spam the fight button. You can waste your stamina gauge like that, or you'll end up putting yourself definitely in a bad position. Another thing about it that I definitely enjoyed about the game is I thought it would have been over OP as you guys kind of see here, with the weapon being pulled out, I thought that weapons would have like a heavy base on there, but they actually did a great job with balancing it. Now weapons do deal more damage, but just because you actually don't have your weapon out doesn't mean you'll actually lose the fight. Because like I said, if you actually practice and become skilled at the game, anyone who actually pulls out a weapon is kind of like mediocre with it or kind of halfway good can end up losing extremely quick, because you can end up knocking a weapon out their hand, and you can either pick that weapon up and use it against them, or you can continue on with your hand to hand or hand to feet, whatever you want to call it, fighting skills. But all in all, guys, with this game actually coming out sometime this year, we don't have an exact release date. And I promise you guys, this is going to be a big game. I hope that they end up doing maybe like tournaments and things like it, similar to like Street Fighter, where you actually can host tournaments and hold them or whatever, guys. Because like I said, this is definitely going to be a big game. All in all, guys, I definitely hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. I'll catch you guys later.